Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Surprisingly enough, it is update day here in Black Ops 6 and Warzone. Typically, this is reserved for Thursdays or whenever they want to randomly drop patch notes, but today we actually have a new content update live in game, which is, in my opinion, and I think the opinion of a lot of players, going to be at least a slight step up from what we've been seeing recently in terms of these kind of content updates. We also have some new fixes, changes, other things that have been revealed by the devs over the past 24 hours as well, and one particular response from Call of Duty that, quite frankly, I didn't see coming so soon, but here we are. You may recall a few days back, we reported on a new leaker rumor from the Ghost of Hope saying that in COD 2025, aka Black Ops 7, we were going to see a change to the Battle Pass where if you bought the Battle Pass, you'd be granted access to exclusive limited time modes. I thought it was a really weird and quite frankly dumb sounding idea to begin with, trying to paywall certain modes within multiplayer or Warzone, and it seemed like that was the general consensus as well. But of course, this was just a rumor, something that Hope had heard via his insiders, and I said at the time this could have been, you know, Call of Duty employees talking about this as an idea, sort of presenting it like, would this be something that that would work? And then the information sort of, it's like it's what the one game where you whisper into your telephone or whatever it's called, right? Where it starts off as one phrase and by the end of it it's something completely different. That could have been what happened here, because to this, Call of Duty actually officially responded to this. They typically don't respond to leaks and rumors and other stuff like that, but they say, Charlie Intel reports here at least, update. We've been told that the rumor below of Call of Duty putting limited time modes behind the Battle Pass is false. This will not be happening for Call of Duty 2025. Now, maybe it's just the wording here. Maybe I'm looking into this too much. It won't be happening for Call of Duty 2025. They didn't say it wouldn't be happening at all. So perhaps this is something they still experiment with way down the road, you know, COD 2026, COD 2027, who knows? But for Black Ops 7, there will be no weird paywalls locked in the Battle Pass outside of the standard stuff that we already have now with Black Cell and the other you know, exclusives that you get for buying the pass to begin with. But rather interesting that the devs directly already responded to this. Now, as mentioned, we have seen a few more reveals for upcoming fixes and updates courtesy of the developers on both Trello boards now, the global one here, then also the Warzone one as well. So a couple of new things have surfaced since the last time we looked at this a whole one day ago. We do now have a new fix scheduled in zombies. Manglers will sometimes walk into walls when spawning into the map, so that's going to be fixed here in a future update. And then in multiplayer, a couple of new things they're investigating. Ranked play combat records not displaying the seasonal data correctly. They just had this one as fix released a few days ago, and now they've updated it back to being looked into. So clearly whatever fix they thought they put out for it is not actually going to be working as of right now. So they are looking into that again, and that'll be updated in a future update. They're also investigating loadout menus, sometimes displaying placeholder icons or icons from other modes when switching to a different mode into the multiplayer menus. So sometimes you'll see a zombies placeholder or a Warzone placeholder item in your loadout menu for multiplayer. So just a visual bug there that they'll update soon as well. Now, the Warzone Trello for the most part is largely the same since the last time we looked at it. However, they have added one new thing. We are investigating an issue where players are receiving incorrect team placement at the end of a match in Battle Royale Casual. I've seen a lot of people asking about this. What's going on with the broken placements? Is this affecting my wins long-term on my stats? What's going on with the XP bonus from it and whatnot? So they are aware that this is an issue where your placements can appear incorrect. It seems to be specifically for Battle Royale Casual. Hopefully that's not an issue that bleeds into other modes, or it's like they fix this and then it breaks for standard BR, or it breaks for Resurgence, right? Wouldn't be surprised if that happened at this point, but they are looking into that as well alongside the other things we've covered in recent days. There's still, though, a lot missing on this Trello that they have yet to address. The server crashing issue going on in standard Battle Royale is absurd right now. I don't know how we haven't heard anything on that. There's other in-game issues that we've covered sort of in passing in the past few days. Hopefully their communication steps up a little bit here in the near future, because so far to start this half season, it's been a little bit lackluster. Now, some of the new out-of-game updates and responses out of the way, we do also have a new update live in-game today as well, with some brand new content. And as we go through and break down all of this, quick reminder, if you are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with everything going on in COD, whether it's news, updates, patch notes, meta breakdowns. It's all right here, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and if you enjoy this video, a like rating is always really appreciated as well. It really does help grow the channel, and share the video around to new viewers. So now in game, when you go over to the event tab, we obviously still have the high art event going on with the Eladra SMG, the goblin conversion kit, everything going on in that. But we also now have the Blaze of Glory event. I still don't understand why in May we're doing all the 420 events. Like, was this all planned for Reloaded, and then you pushed back season 3, so the delay just applied to these and it threw off the entire schedule? I don't know. Anyways, with this Blaze of Glory event, Seth Rogen does a Price is Right style intro. I don't know why this is a thing. I would just like to get to the event. Thank you very much. So play the game, win rewards. There's also a grand prize winner. So with this, you actually, you spin through to get various different rewards. So you're not even actually able to see the individual rewards. It's like a whole game show, but you can, however, see the mastery rewards. So this is going to be largely filler stuff, different calling cards, emblems, stickers, things like that. But you get the ultimate rewards. There's actually a black cell one, then there is a basic one. So the basic one is going to be this highly decorated camo, which is just a 420 camo. It is animated, which is cool, I guess, but really nothing too crazy there. Purple and I guess kind of greenish, black greenish there. And then the black cell one, if you own black cell for the season, you can also get the black and gold version of essentially the same camo, which yes is also animated on there as well. So this officially marks our first like major event camo rewards here for Black Ops 6, which is nice to see. This was obviously a big complaint going into you know, the first bit of Black Ops 6 so far this year and Warzone so far this year, is that the events, the rewards are pretty lackluster. We don't have the weekly aftermarket parts. We don't have, you know, constant events like we did back during MW3. And when we have seen them, the rewards have been pretty basic. Now, though, they are responding to feedback and adding in the various weapon camos. And hopefully this is something that continues into the future as well with the upcoming events. And obviously, in order to collect these Blaze bucks, in order to redeem them on the menu here, you have to go through and either get eliminations in multiplayer or zombies, as it says in the top right, or open Warzone caches. So it'll be just like the Archie's event, for instance, where you can see those drop in the map and then you can run them over, pick them up, and you'll be good to go there. You also might have seen, though, as we were back on the event tab here, we also have a double XP event kicking off here this weekend, actually starting in 2 days from now. So this will kick off in just a few days time, 1 day, 23 hours as of the time that I'm recording this. Looks to just be double weapon XP and double rank XP based on the little preview down there in the bottom right. So yeah, new event and content update live with some actual camo rewards for once, which is nice. Double XP inbound here. I'm sure COD is thrilled. That's like, hey, we're dropping a new event today. We're finally giving you guys the rewards you asked for. And GTA is like, well, hold on now, how about we take some of that attention, drop in the second trailer, which we covered over on the second channel, by the way. If you haven't checked that out, it's always linked down below. But that's gonna wrap things up for today. A few interesting updates from the devs in regards to fixes and changes in this game, stuff going on in Black Ops 7, and of course content updates as well. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like on it, and if you're new to the channel, you want to make sure that each and every day you're in the know for all things going on in COD. This is the place to be, so feel free to hit that sub button on your way out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.